Days have gone by with disappointments and heartbreaks.
You guys are all going home.
I think I'm okay. It's a learning experience.
I think what we did, that's what we deserve.
Only the strongest keep surviving. The 65,000 Ghana Cedi Grand Prize is still up for grabs with a B2B opportunity at the Circular Economy Conference in Ghana and the presentation at the Circular Economy Conference. The judging team has experienced a display of intriguing ideas and they have made decisions that have brought us to the top 5.
The competition is gearing towards an end. In this episode, we take a look at an insight into the top 5 competing companies, a task from our judge Ama Jampo, and a cut down to the final 3. This is the Circular Economy Competition, a program in line with the European Union support to Ghana against the SDG goal. We will be back shortly.
Woodin, le créateur.
During the week, our contestants had a breakfast meeting with the European Union's ambassador to Ghana, His Excellency Ikad Razali, where they had a chance to interact on all they needed to know about their journey so far and what's ahead.
Thank you to the jury of this magnificent challenge. First of all, because without the jury, we cannot decide between the competitors. So thank you. You are I would say, the engine of this competition. I've seen brilliant ideas. Congratulations already for making it till this very stage before we select the winner of this competition. We don't want to extract, consume, dump anymore. We want to extract, use and reuse again and again and again and again, and these ideas are one of the best ones I've seen so far since I arrived in Ghana. Thank you again for the jury. Congratulations, and we are looking forward to the final results.
Well, so on behalf of the wonderful jury, as you really mentioned, they have been a very important part of this program. Ama, Simon and Jesse. Jesse in particular has some very interesting words for our contestants, which has brought a lot of life to our program. I am just extremely happy to host this program and bring all of these efforts together. And our contestants, great ideas, as you have mentioned. We want to thank you for receiving us in your garden this morning, Commissioner. And this is very lovely. We wish you could do this every morning.
My name is Mohamed Mustafa Abdullahi. I am a co-founder of Kasikool. Kasikool is a social enterprise that aims at solving Ghana's energy crisis by converting tons of municipal and agro waste that are generated daily both in the municipality of Tamale and in the rural areas into eco-friendly charcoal briquettes. Kasikool was established as a company in 2018 Agricultural waste such as corn cobs, groundnut shells, etc. are acquired from our smallholder farmers. Municipal waste such as peelings of banana, cassava, etc. are acquired from food markets, households, and institutions. Some of the materials we collect are in the dried form, such as the groundnut shells. Those are taken to the carbonization stage directly. The carbonization involves conversion of biomass waste into carbon or char. Others are received wet. Those are placed under the sun for the drying process. After the carbonization is the crushing stage, where the carbonized waste material is crushed into small and medium-sized particles. After the crushing is the mixing with a binder. At Kassikul, we use cassava flour and crushed banana peelings as our binding agent. This helps to hold the crushed particles together during the compression stage, where we place the mixed material into the extruding machine that molds them into hollow and cylindrical shapes and then cut into appropriate sizes. The wet briquettes that are produced are placed on our dry nest. This can take about 2 to 3 days depending on the weather condition. They are then put in paper bags and then delivered to our women retailers. Our production capacity at the moment is 80 to 100 kilograms a day. With the 6,500 Ghana cedis, we should be able to buy more efficient machines that will help us produce over 20 tons of charcoal a day. With that, we would be able to enroll over 600 men and women into our initiative, starting from December 2021 to the end of the first quarter of 2022.
I'm Sewajo. Welcome to EcoCent Recycling. Here at EcoCent, we turn plastic bottle waste and sand using a locally manufactured machine into blocks, bricks, slabs. And the blocks are for foundations, the bricks for pavement, and any other building and construction work. This business was incorporated in 2019 September, but it started in 2017. Workforce in all is 8 on the factory floor, but the indirect ones, like the women we employ to pick the plastics, they are slightly more than 150 women. After we've collected the plastics is shredded into pellets. We load the machine, wait for 30 minutes for it to melt. That is what we call the plastic resin. We add the sand to the resin, but before you mix the sand, you need to raise the temperature of the sand to like 100 degrees. After evenly mixing that, is poured into the mold and cast into the desired shape. Designing plastic waste out of the environment is still new. So the challenge got to do with the product itself. The challenge got to do with the technology we use in producing, specifically lack of information, lack of data, which is not because of our region, but globally we don't have that data on how we turn plastic bottle waste and all that into this and how it behaves, like the concrete or like the cement. Also, when it comes to technology, there is inadequate technology, if I'm not afraid to say lack of such portable technology to do a work like that in the shortest possible time. Currently, we are chasing after 65,000 Ghana cedis from this challenge. And the first thing we will do is to put in place the safety, work on the factory floor so that the operation will be smooth, because the factory floor, it tempers with the beauty of the product. So after working on the factory floor, we will also work directly on the machine to increase efficiency.
N2 Farms is an agri-based startup that's into the production of low-cost, high-quality feed for poultry farmers, pig farms, and fish farms. What we do is that we rear the black soldier fly for its larvae, which is highly nutritious in protein content as it contains 35% protein, 50% lipids, and an amino acid profile that's equal to that of the fish meal. We started this project last year in November, and we've come far from building a place for ourselves and to making sure we connect to farmers within this vicinity. Currently, the business is being managed by I, Theophilus Zella, and Victor Boafo. We have two people who'd help us on day-to-day activities with the management of the farm and linking us to the farmers which we sell to. Ento Farms has farmers at heart, and we're making sure that we impact those farmers everywhere in any possible way that we can. When Ento Farms started, we faced two main challenges. The first challenge was regards to our supply chain. We had issues with outsourcing the organic products and converting them into the larvae, and also making sure that farmers came to buy them. So the challenge was that even though we were getting waste, the waste wasn't consistent enough. So we had to improvise. We had to partner with farms and make sure that farmers gave us the organic product on a timely basis so that we could use them and implement them on the farm. The second challenge that we encountered was regards to a facility, making sure that we had the right facility at the right size to produce these insects. We started off quite small, but recently we've expanded to be able to make sure we create more room for farming these larvae.
So the entire production process starts by Ento Farm employees sourcing waste from various waste handlers, that's including farm waste and abattoir waste. We then transport that waste onto the facility and then breed what's known as a black soldier fly. We then grow the larvae of this black soldier fly to feed on the organic waste. These larvae are able to break down the waste into what's known as frass. This frass can be used to fertilize crops, and then the larvae itself is then defatted, is put in an oven and defatted to increase or extract the protein content, which is then delivered to farmers. Our facility is able to produce between 500 to 700 kilograms worth of organic waste on a weekly basis. And out of that, we are able to generate 120 to 125 kilograms worth of protein source. Now with the 65K, unfortunately, as much as this 500 kilograms sounds, it's not as much because we have not been able to work with commercial producers. So with the 65K, we could expand the scope of our operations and improve the logistics and supply chain by purchasing new machinery and new delivery equipment in order to scale up our operations to work with these commercial institutions.
My name is Comfort Apia, founder of Eco Fashion, an eco-friendly company that is creating a circular economy for plastic waste by recycling plastics into durable products. I started Eco Fashion 2 years ago when I was in the university after taking the entrepreneurship and social entrepreneurship courses. After taking those two courses, it just dawned on me that I am cut out for social entrepreneurship. I decided to start focus on plastic waste because my family has a personal experience with flooding caused by plastic waste pollution. So to make our bags, we get the plastic bottles and straighten them with heat. And then we flatten them, poke holes in them, and crochet them together to make the bag. Moving forward with our outdoor furniture that we are bringing up, we have plastic recycling machines, and with that, we collect the plastic, clean them, shred them with our shredder, dry them, and then we put them in the extruder, which will melt and extrude the plastic into the desired shape that we want to make our furniture. Moving forward with Eco Fashion, now we have one of our plastic recycling machine, and so from December 2021, we are releasing our first line of outdoor furniture. So at Eco Fashion, we have two main producers for our bags, and for the two producers, we are able to make 16 bags in a week. And then we sell these bags at trade shows that we go for every first Saturday of the month. So once every month we go for a trade show. We also have shops that stock, 2 shops that stock some of our products. One at Joulu and one at the Art Center in Accra. Initially, it was difficult for us to come up with a solid team that was passionate about the idea that we are pursuing. And so around the first 8 months of the business, it was really difficult until I got somebody who was very passionate, who is Vivian. She's very passionate about what we are doing, and she came on board and everything was moving on smoothly for us. Eco Fashion is competing for an amount of 65,000 Ghana cedis in support of the purchase of 2 tricycles to procure plastics from our sourcing point to our workshop. And so we are looking for the 65,000 Ghana cedi to invest in the procurement of the tricycle to transport the plastic to our workshop, and also to invest in smart bins that we are coming up with, put at various vantage points where plastic waste is collected in large quantities to be used in making of our products.
My name is Prince Opon from Tiger House Limited. In 2019, myself and my colleague Sampaio Usubanahene were at the University of Cape Coast where we began the business. Exactly in the 2019 later part, the company was incorporated officially. So we started by extracting the juice from the tiger nuts. Later we realized that we were having a lot of waste, which was also something we could make out of it. So we came up with the biscuits, and that's how the biscuit was made up. The tiger nut has equal amount of starch, just as sweet potato. So we had to find a way to extract that starch and also further process, and that gave birth to the laundry starch spray. During the processing, we start by washing the tiger nuts, then grinding to extract the juice. Then we further put it in a holding tank. Then we also do another extraction, then further to pasteurization. During the grinding stage, we separate the chaff from the juice, and the chaff goes into making the biscuits. We started as 2 young men, and now we are 12 as a team, or working with 12 people in the factory. We've gone through a lot of challenges, and each challenge that we're able to overcome for us is an achievement and a success for us. Currently, our challenge is our distribution network and our capacity. We have a lot of demand that we are not able to meet, and the distribution, which is a challenge, specifically a van to do the distribution, is currently one of our biggest challenge. So with the investment of the 65,000, we will be able to purchase a distribution van to help facilitate our distribution to reach our customers.
We have heard the stories of young Ghanaian industrialists and why they keep fighting with no intentions to quit. It's time for our judge, Ama Jampo, to give a task to the contestants.
So congratulations to the top 5. You've done so well to get this far. We're super proud of you and seeing your progress. So I have a challenge for you. So imagine this. You're at a conference, you get into an elevator, and inside the elevator is just yourself and Dangote. What do you say? Would you know what to say? So there's something called the elevator pitch. Okay, the elevator pitch is basically your 1 minute to summarize everything that you do to support the person that you're speaking to. So it could be an investor, it could be someone who could give you a job, it could be a potential customer. But what is your 1 minute pitch?
The task was given. It's now time to hear the elevator pitch of our top 5 contestants.
In the Savannah region of Ghana alone, over 21 million trees are lost to charcoal production each year. Yet the country generates over 3.5 million tons of organic waste. In the 21st century, why must we lose a tree to produce charcoal when we can get that from the very waste we generate daily? Why must we treat resources as waste and throw them away when we can add more value to them and increase their life cycle within the economy? For each ton of charcoal briquettes we produce by recycling organic waste, we are saving the lives of 10 mature trees. Our value proposition is providing sustainable, eco-friendly, and more efficient charcoal briquettes, the distribution of clean cook stoves, and organic fertilizer. Let's go circular, let's go green. Let's save the lives of the trees that give us the oxygen we breathe in by investing in Kasi Coal. Save a tree, save a life. Thank you.
Here's my 60 seconds pitch on how you can do 3 things. 1, recycle biomass. 2, empower women. And 3, make money as a business person. And then you continue.
I feel hopefully, and I'm very, very positive that things will go through. I'll be able to make it through. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Prince Opon from Tiger House Limited. I come to you once again for one goal, value addition. With circular economy principle in the center of our processing, we make a milk drink, biscuits, and a starch spray from tiger nut. Nothing goes out waste. We are also making more new products from the same line. Tiger nut flakes, a breakfast meal, tiger nut biscuits, and variants of the milk drink. The grant investment will make a ripple impact. The hands we engage, of which 42% are female, will increase from 5 to 10. 20 more additional smallholder farmers will be included to our source hub. We believe that when the value of food is maximized, circularity is attained. Thank you.
So it was a good pitch. I kind of understand what it is you do, but you didn't really ask for anything. You didn't also tell me how I would derive any value from you, right? So that, I think, was missing from your delivery.
It was a 1-minute pitch. I had to say a lot within that 1 minute. I was able to give my point out. I think the only challenge I had was I couldn't mention the acts. I was hoping it could be a message to prompt the investor to talk more.
Hello, I'm Dilla, co-founder of Ento Farms, and we are bringing circular economy to the agri-feed industry. Globally, increased human populations has created a huge demand for animal-based food. This has increased the cost of feed for farmers and has led to the destruction of vast ecosystems just to satisfy this demand. At Ento Farms, we solve this problem by rearing the black soldier fly for its larvae as we feed the insects to organic waste. We've helped to cut down the cost of farmers by 30%, and our feeds are highly nutritious as compared to feeds on the market. We are a very scalable business, and with an investment of 200,000 cedis, we can be able to have huge impact in not only Ghana, but around the world. So please, join us, place an order, invest in us, and tap into a solution that is eco-friendly and makes the world a better place. Thank you.
You gave us context, you gave us a problem, you gave us a solution, you asked very clearly for what you were looking for. Fantastic elevator pitch.
Yeah, I think that is a great example of how to do an elevator pitch. Jesse, you're rich. Would you invest?
I'm still processing.
I was very prepared for the pitch. The pitch went quite well, but I'm quite anxious for the next stage.
Ghana generates over 1.7 million tons of plastic waste annually. Over the past 50 years, over 4 million Ghanaians have been affected by flooding caused by plastic waste pollution. Some companies have come in to contribute to curbing the menace by making various products from plastic waste. However, you still need to dump the plastic waste when the product becomes old or damaged. Eco-fashion is recycling plastics into durable outdoor furniture that helps the customer to relax and relieve stress. They also get repairs and remodeling services when the product becomes old or damaged. After 2 years of starting small by upcycling plastics into bags and art, we are glad to announce the upcoming release of the first line of our outdoor furniture in December 2021, which we have already secured 13 orders for, amounting to 23,400 cedis. So distinguished judges, kindly join hands with us on our journey as we create positive change in Ghana and beyond. Thank you.
Perfect presentation, but you just missed the ask. You get what I mean? Delivery on point, explanation, the hook, the issue, the storytelling, perfect. The only thing you didn't add was the money that you were looking for, which you've done consistently over time. So the moment where you actually had to receive the money was when you failed to ask for it. But perfect presentation minus the money asked.
My team, we prepared very well for the pitch, and the pitch also went very well, I think, yeah.
Hi, I'm Sewejo. I lead EcoCent Recycling in Ghana. At EcoCent, we manufacture and sell waterproof blocks that is solely used for foundation. We sell to property developers, where we save them 30% cost in building with our product compared to conventional materials. At the moment, we make a minimum of 28% on each block sold. Together, we look at capturing 20% of the $210 billion available market in Africa. Together, we are able to build sustainable cities and communities as we clear plastic waste from the environment and use it in building these communities. Thank you very much.
But what are you asking for?
What is the opportunity? This is the pitch of your life. You didn't ask for anything. You didn't tell us the value that we would get from investing in you.
I prepared very well for the 1 minute pitch. It was intensive and very stressful, but it all came together during the questioning and answering time.
To make it to the final stage of the competition, only 3 contestants will sail through to the big stage at the Circular Economy Conference at the Grand Arena, and also a B2B opportunity at the Circular Economy Conference. Who will they be?
So, what I first want you to know is that you're all very good. You're all credible businesses, and whether you go through or not, we believe in you and we think that your businesses are very, very solid, and keep working on them. But I'm going to tell one of you that you've gone through to the top 3. Congratulations, Della, Evento Funds, you're going through. So now I'm going to hand over to Jesse.
One crazy idea that we believe is very compelling is the idea from EcoCent. So EcoCent, you are one of the craziest crazy ideas, and I wish you all the best. Okay.
You are crazy, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Based on the challenge, 2 of you failed to deliver on the challenge, okay? And those 2 are Tiger House and Eco Fashion. So Cassie Cole, I'm afraid you're going home, but well done. Thank you so much, well done. So my challenge is this. So Tiger House, like, we've seen your journey, we've seen the product, we've seen the fact that you have so much potential with the Tiger Nut. There's a processing and new products, and I can just see the business growing. Like over time, I can see a lot of good prospects for your business. Eco Fashion, I'm not too sure, right? So I'm conflicted between the 2 of you. So Jesse, what are your thoughts?
Look, I want to reference the ask. Your ask says that give me an elevator pitch. And between the 2 of them, the most compelling elevator pitch came from Eco Fashion. Now, of course, both of them failed to put an ask on the table. So if I run to you when you ask, Eco Fashion gets my vote.
Okay, well, I'm going to look at the whole process. I do agree with you in terms of the issue with the pitches and the challenge itself, but based on the entire journey and the business, I'm going to go with Tiger House.
I think that's 2 against 1. So
you have to decide that.
So Tiger, I think it's two of us for Tiger House, and yeah, so Tiger House, you get my vote. You're through to the next round, and well done, Eco Fashion. You did really well.
That's happened. It's part of a competition. You either win or you lose, and we have lost in this case.
I'm not happy that we've been evicted. I believe that our business is good, our idea is good, and we are going to go far.
To be in this marketing space, you need speed and the right language to sweep people off their feet. We will see all of this at the Grand Arena. Congratulations to our top 3 contestants. You've come a long way. This program is supported by the European Union in Ghana and the Ministry of Finance. We're also grateful to Woodin for always clothing our crew. My name is Bliss Kingg. We will see you next week for the grand finale.